Okay, guys, so here's our contraption for the weight bar. And so you can see this thing is like, woo, this is a solid long ways away. Now I can move it further this way, and that would work. By the way, I got me a new TIG welder, and look at these beautiful TIG welds. Well, they're not beautiful, but they will work, right? But the problem is our cable for the parachute is limited to right there. It is oh so close. And if we move it up above there, then this is so high, we can't go past this. I wanted to stack 4 weights here to get 100 pounds back here. Now Ryan just had a suggestion. Could we just flip it over and let it hang? I mean, I don't know why not. And then we could really slide the parachute in. I mean, but then all the weight is hanging on that instead of on the, hold that parachute up. What if we turn it sideways like this? Then it's like a wheelie bar.
Nice.
Oh, I should have got one on the other side.
You put one on the other side too, yep.
Dude, that might be the ticket right there. Honestly.
If you do it on one side, it's going to shift the weight to one side.
Yeah, we could. Well, if we did it on both sides, then I could put 2 plates on each side and then slide this up. I think we just run onto something. I mean, Ryan's thinking, just let it hang. Man, I don't know about hanging.
Why?
I don't know. It just don't feel safe.
Why?
I don't know. Is it safe anyway? I mean, really? I mean, is it safe is it safer with it hanging on top versus on the bottom? What if it does the wheelie and drags it and rips it off?
Don't do that.
I seen the Chicken Hawk had 2 45-pound weights bolted here and here yesterday. I saw a video. I mean, maybe this is the solution right here. They just turn it upside down, stack 100 pounds on it.
It's your simplest solution.
It is not going to drag that.
You take put it in another 3 inches.
Man, I've already got such good welds on this. Why do I got to redo it?
That's what happens when you weld first and measure second.
Well, I measured here, but the problem is my welder was at home. Okay, so, all right, guys. Well, we're going to figure this out. We'll let you know what our resolution is. All right. So it's day number 2. So everything that I'd done yesterday, I needed to redo. So while me and Ryan were out there talking and deciding, I think he's right. I think this is the best way to do this. So we got this done. This is the final version, how we're going to dig or die. The parachute's a good bit further back from what it normally is. This was a great idea by one of our guys, Brandon Carpenter. He's the one that even mentioned it. He's the first one to mention putting the parachute on with the weight as well. Honestly, I hadn't even thought about it, and it's going to work out great. It is a little far back. That's a lot of weight we got on the back, but this is going to do exactly what I'm hoping it's going to do. The front of the car, when we put this weight on here, is so far back from the center line, it's acting like a lever. So the further you get it back, the more this weight acts on the front. So 100 pounds, 2 foot in front, which is what I got in the trunk, has less leverage than 100 pounds out here. I talked to another couple no prep guys, and they were also saying the higher you could get this weight, the better. So it may have worked out better flipped over the other way, but the problem we were going to have is this parachute cylinder here. This parachute cylinder is just way too big, and we were not going to be able to make that happen without hitting it. Because you can see I got barely enough room here. I had to put a hose clamp on this so that this doesn't fall out. But this is good. I think this is going to be fine. We got the parachute if we need it. We got the weight for the dig or die. We got the thing charging up. Stance on this thing it's got like 10 pounds of air pressure in the tire, and they basically look like they're about flat. So, I mean, this thing has got a stance. When we put that weight back there in the back, too, the front come up some. We're debating on if we want to raise the front of it up just a little bit. I don't know if we need to or not. Yeah, it's pretty level now. So that's not bad. I think I did have it elevated some in the front before. We might throw this thing on the scales real fast and actually see what it is. I don't know if I got time to do that. I've still got to change valve cover gaskets. And we're working on Happy's car. Brian is trying to get his ready for dig or die as well. So he just got the new computer system. So it is over there getting updated to version 6. So there's just a few things left on this one. It'll be ready to go. We welded the downpipe up. Brian built the turbo kit and everything for this one. This is just like a 363, I think it is, or 347. Happy hadn't had it out in a while. I told Brian, I mean, kind of joking, but not really joking. Depending on how the rules are written, I would probably take it just like this. No doors, no front end, no hood, put a windshield in it, and let's call it a dune buggy, and let's go racing. I don't know if Happy's down for that idea or not, but, you know, this is the first time this car has been out in a very long time at a no-prep race where it's the worst track in the history of tracks. As far as prep, it's the truest no-prep, roughest road you've ever seen. I don't know that I would want to put a brand new front clip on it and brand new doors if it were me. I mean, we're hoping he's not going to crash, but you never can tell. So this thing's over here doing this update now. It's upgrade. So just a few things left on mine. We're going to try to get some testing in, hopefully Thursday, but it depends on how it all works out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it happen or not. It's possible. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Okay, guys, I just put the shocks on full loose on compression and rebound. And these things, the springs are so collapsed. These are 110-pound springs, which we got a bunch of extra weight in the car. And so it is one of those things. The springs are just so compressed. At least the left side is compressed a little bit more than the right side. But that is, you know, the way I've been running it before. So this is where we're at. We're going to tighten up the shocks. We're running the QA1 shocks on this one. This is just a double adjustable shock. So we're going to probably go, I think what we're going to do to start off with, because the thing's so heavy in the back. It's got 18 clicks on compression and rebound. We're probably going to start off, honestly, like on 5 and 5 on compression and rebound. And just try to make it so that it kind of dampens a little bit, both on extension. This thing has got a little bit over 100% anti-squat, so it's still going to try to separate it a little bit and try to plant the tire. But I'm not trying to go real fast, so I mean, I think it'll be okay to do that. I don't know. Hopefully we can get some testing in. I mean, we're off the trailer at dig or die, but look how flat the tire is. It's 10 pounds of air. That's a lot of contact patch. We got a lot of weight in this thing. I bet this thing weighs 3,400 pounds right now with all the weight we got hanging off of it. So let's try this. So let's just easily adjust the shocks. That's 5. So we're gonna do 5 and 5. I think 5 and 5 is a good starting point. We'll see. I'm not.
No, we're not. Until I say so, we're not ready.
Do not spin it. It will shock the hell out of you.
That'll work. Okay, spin it.
That's how spark.
We had spark.
God, that thing spins over slow.
That battery's never been charged.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Well, here we go. Final assembly is done. We did end up raising the front of the car just a little bit. You can see this thing has got, it looks fast sitting there. It might not be fast at the track, but it's going to look fast. We even polished the wheels up a little bit. Well, not really, just a little bit. More like got them clean, brake clean. But it is ready to go. God, that looks either phenomenal or atrocious. Which one y'all think? I don't know. As long as it works, we're concerned that if I try to leave too hard, that it might try to do a wheelie with the front end up and the back end down and all that leverage back there. But that's exactly what we're trying to make it do. I would be perfectly happy if it drug those weights. If we'd have turned them sideways, they'd have been like wheelie bars. I mean, like the rollers. So if I do this again, which I may, I'm gonna turn these sideways. I'm gonna put one on each side. Oh, that'll be awesome. That'll be sick. 100 pounds back there. And then it says no wheelie bars. Those are not wheelie bars, but they are stops. We could put them spring loaded. No, that's thinking way outside the box. All right, guys, well, we're done. We're going to be testing, hopefully, somewhere with LS Nasty and those guys. They have secured a testing spot where we probably won't go to jail on Thursday. So we'll see how that goes. I've got to make a lot of stuff happen with work and getting stuff done, loading up all the stuff to make that go and make it happen. So I don't know for sure. I'm hoping I can go test with those guys. If not, then we're going to be going off the trailer on Saturday or Sunday. There's a chance it might rain on Friday, so then everything might get pushed back a day. So y'all watch out. Watch out for our channel. I'll be posting too. And if you're on Facebook, Dig or Die Christmas Cash, I think is what they're saying. But so we're ready to go racing. We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. Okay, I forgot to plug in the coils. I was going, yeah. Four banger, baby. Hey, we don't crank it run on 4 cylinders. Not very well.